So, how are we going to run correlation and regression using Excel? All right, so here's some data. I just sort of made up something really quick. So we're looking at multiple variables. We have gross salary, how much money someone makes, number of close friends, and reported level of happiness on a scale between 1 and 10. Okay. So now we want to know, is there going to be a correlation in these categories? Is income going to be correlated with how happy someone is? Is income going to be correlated with how many close friends someone has? Or is number of close friends someone have going to be correlated with how happy they are? Okay. So we can pick whatever variables of interest that we'd like to look into. And then again, we go to data, and we should have the data analysis toolbar right here. I'm going to go ahead and click that. And I want you to go down to regression, okay? And then you're going to press OK. So I'm going to choose one I'm interested in. Let's just say I'd like to know if salary and reported level of happiness are correlated, okay? Um, More specifically, I'll choose salary as my X variable. Um, Basically, I'm saying how much money someone has is going to have an effect on how happy they are. All right. And of course, I would predict the direction of the relationship is positive. As someone gets more money, they get happier, right? But maybe not. Anyway, for the X variable, I'm going to click my column. We have, I guess, a range of $32,000 to $120,000. Okay. And for my Y variable, I'm going to click reported level of happiness over here. Okay. You know what? Let's do labels. Since I have labels checked, I'm going to check the first one over here just to show you how I'm doing it down there. And basically, this tells Excel that the first row is nothing more than labels. Okay, so don't even worry about it. And I'm going to come down here. All right. Okay, now that I have my numbers, I'm going to click OK. And it's going to do the output of another sheet. All right. And what do we have here? We have a correlation coefficient of 0.948 and R squared. This is the effect size. That's going to be 0.89. Right. So this number down here is just basically this number squared. Okay. And I don't know about you, but I would say that's a pretty strong correlation. Okay. And I'm just going to look over here to see what the level of significance is, statistical significance, and that's 2.06 times 10 to the 10 to the negative 10th power. So basically it's going to be 0.0000000002, right? Now our alpha level is 0.05, right? And if the number we get is less than 0.05, once again, that's going to be statistically significant. This is way less than 0.05. Okay. So clearly, what this states is that there is a relationship between income and one's self reported level of happiness. All right. And again, these aren't real numbers. This is just something I just made up. All right. So I'm going to have my hypothesis. My hypothesis can be H1. There is a statistically significant um, relationship between one's reported level of happiness of one's, I'll put income first, of one's income. Oh, okay, I messed it up. Um, okay, one's income and reported level of happiness. All right. Sorry, I can't get this together tonight. All right, so this is my H1. All right, and you should know what the null hypothesis is, so I'm not even going to put it. Okay, if you can't figure it out by now, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, and of course, just a second, I want to also insert a graph. So I could select these. Insert. And this is my scatter point. All right. So we can look at this, right? And we can see that there's a very strong correlation between how much money someone makes and how much income they have. Okay. Oh, I didn't select this. I'm sorry. That way I get the label. Okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But as you can see, this is almost a straight line. All right. You have, some variation over here, but for the most part, we can see that there's a strong positive correlation, meaning as one goes up, the other one goes up as well. All right. And we can always draw a line of best fit over here in the middle. Okay. But basically, this is what that tells us. Again, if you want to, you can create labels and things like that. You can label your axes. You could change the color, all that good stuff. All right. But anyway, this is how you do correlation. And again, you can, now this does not explain why this is the case, right? Again, you may have to do some kind of qualitative study to find out. Is it because money makes them happy, right? You could also do something like close friends and salary, all right? Does having money make people want to be friends with you? Maybe, I don't know, right? Or maybe people who have better social skills are able to advance themselves in their career and then they make more money. I don't know. Again, just hypothesizing. All right. But anyway, that's basically how you do it. And that's it. Good luck.